Imagine stepping outside on a perfectly clear night. You look up and see thousands of stars scattered across the sky. It feels like you're seeing the whole universe, but you're actually seeing only a tiny fraction of it. Beyond those visible stars are billions more hidden from your eyes. Every point of light could have planets orbiting around it, and some of those planets may look surprisingly similar to Earth. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, contains roughly 100 billion stars. That number alone is difficult to imagine. If you counted one star every second, it would take thousands of years to finish. Yet the Milky Way is only one galaxy among hundreds of billions spread throughout the observable universe. The total number of stars is so large that it exceeds the number of grains of sand on all of Earth's beaches combined. With numbers this enormous, a simple question begins to appear. If there are so many stars and so many planets, shouldn't life exist somewhere else? After all, life appeared on Earth naturally. There was no special intervention that we know of. The chemicals were here, the conditions were right, and eventually, simple organisms emerged. Over billions of years, those organisms evolved into every living thing we see today. If life formed on Earth, it seems reasonable to think it could form elsewhere too. Scientists have already discovered thousands of planets outside our solar system. Some orbit their stars at just the right distance for liquid water to exist. Water is one of the most important ingredients for life as we know it. With so many potentially habitable worlds, many researchers believe life should be common throughout the universe. But here's where things become strange. If life is common, then intelligent life should appear occasionally. And if intelligent life appears often enough, some civilizations should be far older than humanity. Not hundreds of years older, not thousands, but potentially millions of years older. A civilization with that much extra time could develop technologies that seem almost magical compared to our own. The contradiction became known as the Fermi Paradox. A paradox is something that appears impossible because two ideas seem true at the same time. On one hand, the universe contains an enormous number of planets where life could develop. On the other hand, we have never found clear evidence of alien civilizations. Those two facts don't seem to fit together very well. Let's imagine an advanced civilization develops on a distant planet. Eventually, it invents spacecraft capable of reaching nearby stars. The first colonies are established. Those colonies then create their own spacecraft and spread farther. Over time, this process repeats again and again. Like ripples moving across a pond, the civilization expands outward until it occupies a large portion of the galaxy. Surprisingly, scientists estimate that colonizing an entire galaxy might take only a few million years. That sounds like a long time from a human perspective. But the Milky Way is over 13 billion years old. A few million years is a tiny fraction of that history. If even one civilization started expanding long ago, it should have had more than enough time to spread almost everywhere. Yet, when we look into space, we find silence. We don't detect giant alien structures. We don't receive unmistakable messages. We don't observe spacecraft visiting Earth. The universe appears strangely quiet. This silence is what makes the Fermi Paradox so compelling. Based on the numbers alone, many people expect the galaxy to be crowded with advanced civilizations. But reality doesn't seem to match that expectation.